And now to our top story. Israeli strikes on Lebanon have killed at least 394 people over the past week, including 83 children, 42 women and 9 rescue workers, the health minister said. He condemned attacks on medical teams and ambulances. Rescue teams continue to search for survivors amid the devastation. Listen in.
عندنا 394 شهيد إلى الآن، بينهم للأسف 83 طفل وبينهم 42 سيدة. الجرحى 1130 جريح، بينهم 254 طفل و274 سيدة. الأرقام تحكي هولي عوائل مستهدفة، مدنيين مستهدفين، أطفال وسيدات، وليس الاستهداف كما يدعون لعسكر ولمنشآت عسكرية. يستهدفون البيوت ويستهدفون المسعفين ويستهدفون القطاع الصحي والسيدات.
Meanwhile, more than 100 Iranians, including diplomats and embassy staff, were evacuated from Beirut overnight on a Russian plane, according to a Lebanese official. The evacuation follows Lebanon's recent ban on activities by Iran's Revolutionary Guard Corps, a key backer of Hezbollah, amid escalating tensions in the region. Joining us live, we have retired Major General A.K. Siwach, who is a geostrategic expert, joining us now from New Delhi. Thank you so much for joining us on our show, Major General. Are you surprised to hear about the evacuation of the Iranians from Lebanon on Russian planes, given that we haven't seen much material support from Russia to Iran so far?
Absolutely. See, as far as this war is concerned, Iran is fighting a lone battle because there is not much support which is coming from any place. As far as Russia and China are concerned, not denying the fact that they have given material support to Iran before the war has started. They have given them drones, they have given them missiles, they have also given them, in fact, including a certain ammunition. And however, after the war has started off, they are not able to give any support. Only thing they are able to give now is the real-time intelligence. The reason is very simple. As far as Russia is concerned, they are involved in Russia-Ukraine war. And as far as China is concerned, their focus is more toward Taiwan. So Iran is fighting a lone battle. Now what is happening in Lebanon is a very different situation which is occurring. You see, Lebanon, the southern portion of Lebanon where Hezbollah is still very, very active, they are attacking the Israel. And they have already said, the Hezbollah, before the war started off, that in case the US attacked Iran, then they are going to support Iran. And it's not only Hezbollah, even the Houthi rebel, and they did the same thing. They have sort of fired a lot of rocket missiles toward Israel, and they were also doing some ground operation. So to counter that, Israel has now, not only that it has countered it by striking on the key locations of Hezbollah in Lebanon, but they have also carried out a ground operation to push the Hezbollah toward north. So that is what it has happened. Now, one thing is very clear, that Hezbollah is not very popular even in Lebanon. Lebanon is feeling it that Hezbollah is creating a problem for them and it is impacting their governance. Today, Hezbollah is the weakest, and that's how they can dictate their term as far as Hezbollah is concerned. But now, when the strike was going on of the Israel, there was a fear that the Iranis who were there, they may also come under attack there, and so is the Russians. So Russian aeroplane has taken off, evacuated the Iranis as well as the Russians from Lebanon. That is a normal way of evacuating, because they are feeling they are in the war zone. But otherwise, I don't find any support which is coming to Iran, especially from Russia and China, because what USA has done is, USA has made sure that even the shadow fleet will not able to reach Iran, and Iran is completely isolated, is fighting a lone battle.
Are you surprised that we see this coordination here? Perhaps could there be things happening behind the scenes that we're not aware of? Intelligence sharing between Russia and Iran, or perhaps supplies being shared. Of course, they've lost this essential link there, but there's also the aspect there that the reduction in oil coming out of the Gulf is also a net positive for Russia, as well, as they need to sell their own oil to fund the war in Ukraine.
No, as far as intelligence is concerned, real-time intelligence is being shared by China and Russia. In fact, Russia is giving them a pinpointed information about the ships of US, and also able to tell the military installations of US as well as Israel to Iran. But nothing more than that. I don't think any other support is coming from these countries, because there is sort of a cauldron which has been put by America, and it's very difficult, including you find what is happening is any shadow fleet coming, they will target. Remember what has happened, one ship which was coming from Indian after participating on international fleet review, the RS Dana, it was then hit very close to Sri Lankan waters, in international water. So I don't think by ship they are able to send any material as on today. However, they are giving information, intelligence, nothing more than that. But they will, if there is a possibility, they will help it. But as far as this, Strait of Hormuz, which has been blocked, which are affecting the economy of the complete world, because the 20% oil goes from there, and 60% of China oil also goes there. China is also adversely affected on this. And of course, when Strait of Hormuz is blocked, indirectly it also benefits Russia, because Russia wants to remain active in the Russia-Ukraine war. It wants money. India was buying its oil almost about 40% of our requirement. China is also buying, it's about 25 to 30% of its requirement. But pressure was put on India, because there was a 50% tariff, 25% penalty tariff. So we have reduced to 20%. Now US has given that relaxation for 1 year. 1 month. We can now purchase more oil. So we are going to purchase almost 40% of oil. So it will affect positively the economy of Russia, because in case if the oil not going to come from the Middle East, and the Russian market are being explored by the world over, it will be beneficial to Russia. But China is the one which was having maximum oil from Iran, almost 60% from there, that will be adversely affected.
Major General, please stay with us as we move to our next story. Iranian President Masoud Pezeshkian says the US